Hey guys, this is Mark with KM Home Buyers. I'm a local wholesaler here in the Tampa Bay area. I'm going on my third year and I figured I'd give you guys some tips on marketing. I've never been negative since the day I've started, and I wanted to kind of go over what I do to market, which I think is the most important and only thing that I'm concerned about is finding the motivated seller. That's the only thing I put my money into, and I think it's the most important thing for wholesaling, and I'm going to go over my strategies. The first year of wholesaling, I did 43 houses. The second year, I did 63 houses, and I'm going on my third year, and this is how I find my motivated sellers. I'm going to switch over to my board here. Okay, we're getting right to it. We don't mess around with time. Time is money. The two biggest things that are the most important thing in marketing and wholesaling are: one, scared money makes no money. Don't be scared to spend money. And two, consistency. You got to keep at it. Even if you think you're down, you got to continue to roll with it. Driving for dollars, number one. I do it all the time. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, going out, going to my kids' baseball. I'm always looking. It's easy and cheap and free. And I just skip trace the machine. I have a skip tracer at my house. I skip trace the address and get the phone number and call the guy directly. Bandit signs. Right now, I have a gentleman that works for me, and he does just bandit signs for me. We do 100 signs a week, and that's 400 signs a month. Okay, and that is about 800 a month. 800 a cost. Okay, so far this year we have one deal that closed, and I think it was about a 7K deal. So it's paying for itself. But if you just start off and you do 100 signs a week, put them out on Fridays, pick them up, or you can pick them up on Sundays. I think it's a waste, but in the beginning, you really want to, try to maximize your money that you're spending. So you could pick them up, but I say don't do it. Mass texting, it's something new to me. I just purchased a software system that's running a texting system. I purchased a list for 15,000, I guess you could say absentees, and some other filters in there with some equity. And we're getting ready to shoot this out on a mass texting system, and we're gonna take a shot at it and see if it works. Mailers, I don't do them right now. I have done them in JV with people in the past. We split 50-50. This costs a lot more than texting does. Texting's a lot cheaper than mailers, and I think a lot of the millennials like to text. They like to text. So I've kind of cut out mailers. I don't do it anymore. If someone calls me and wants to split it with me or I'll do it. Facebook direct marketing. I'm taking the same list. This is kind of advanced. We're taking the same list, which has phone numbers and names in it. And what we're doing is we're uploading it on Facebook and cross-referencing the numbers and the names in Facebook to see if people have the numbers in there. Then what we're doing is, out of the 15,000, I did it in 2,200 matched. So what I'm doing is my ads are directly targeting these 2,200 people on Facebook with my ad on it. Okay? That's a great way. And Google PPC. I live and breathe on this. It's very expensive. Okay? Very, very expensive. It costs me $6,500 a month I spend, but the customer that I'm getting is very motivated, very ready to sell, and I pay a lot of money to get that motivated customer who's finding me, who's typing my company or the keywords in on Google and is coming after me. I feel they're ready. I'd rather pay $6,500 than shoot all these mailers out and just begging for their business with 9 other postcards that are not mine. So I feel that, in the beginning, I started out I think $2,000 a month. Okay, and then it was going good, and I realized, well, let's pay $3,000 a month, and then it gets better. And now we're up to $6,500 a month, and it's going very well. One deal pays for itself. The month of January 2020, I had 6 closings. And one closing was $37,000. So that paid for this $6,500 quite easy. So you got to be willing to spend. You can't be afraid to spend, or else you'll never go anywhere. Okay, and you got to be consistent about it. What I would say is start off with bandit signs and driving for dollars. Try to get a good deal in the first 3 months and take that money and remarket and come down to one of these and then try to be consistent with it. Okay, you don't have to have a lot of money to start. You can stay up top here, and there's a lot of new avenues that you can start. But one thing with marketing for wholesale that's worked for me: one, I'm not afraid to spend any money to make money. You can't. You cannot be. If you think about it and you're afraid to do it, you're going to go nowhere. That's, I've read a lot of books, and Watched a lot of videos about very important people and CEOs, and they all have said they took risks and that benefited them out in the long run. So take a look at these if you're first starting out in wholesaling. Maybe stay up top for a little bit and then jump down to the bottom every now and then if you get a good closing. Okay? Try not to JV with so many people in the beginning. They're taking your profits. Don't do that. I don't like to JV with hardly anybody because I'm losing my buyers. But on marketing, I say 90% of my marketing, which is bad, I could say it's bad, is Google PPC. And I'd say 9% go to bandit signs and 1% goes for driving for dollars. Okay? I'm really trying to break into these. These are going to be launching in February, late February, early March. These will be launching, and I will get a good run to see if I can get some new. You don't want to always have all your eggs in one basket. I know this is bad being so high, but it's been very profitable for me, and I haven't lost yet, so I'm kind of sticking with it right now. I also have heard a couple people say, whatever's working, don't switch it. Okay, it's working, don't leave it. So I'm kind of sticking with it, and I'm taking a little bit of other budget, maybe $1,500 to $2,000, and I'm just experimenting with it. Okay, I'm trying other stuff to see what works. I have a guy on a radio station that's going to charge me $2,500 to do a monthly ads on the radio. I might try that out, see what happens. I don't know. So if you have any questions, put them in the below. I know my channel's kind of new. I'm just starting out. I just wanted to help out some of the newer guys and how you can market and be very successful in the beginning. Just stay with it. Don't give up. Be very consistent and don't be scared to spend money. Okay? Thank you for watching. This is Mark with KM Home Buyers. We buy distressed houses. Thank you.